Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again for our time together. Tonight and all day tomorrow in the services, I'm going to be teaching on family revival. It's family weekend. Make sure you sit together with all of your children and with your parents this weekend as we challenge the family to serve God together. Right now, I want to go back to great mistakes that are made after revival. Sometimes spiritual arrogance gets a hold of us. In chapter 35 of 2 Chronicles, beginning with verse 20, after all this, after all the revival and reforms of chapter 34 and 35, Josiah has done an awesome job leading the people of Israel back to God. After all this, when Josiah had set the temple in order, Necho, king of Egypt, went up to fight at Carchemish on the Euphrates, and Josiah marched out to meet him in battle. But Necho sent messengers to him, saying, "What quarrel is there between you and me, O king of Judah? It is not you I am attacking at this time, but the house with which I am at war. God has told me to hurry, so stop opposing God who is with me, or he will destroy you." Josiah, however, would not turn away from him. Now later on that day, Josiah is wounded in battle. He later dies. His son takes over as king. We pick up the story in chapter 36. Jehoahaz was 23 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 3 months. The king of Egypt dethroned him in Jerusalem, imposed on Judah a levy. He conquered Israel. Now, all of this trouble started because Josiah could not believe that God would speak to the king of Egypt. Now, brothers and sisters, sometimes when you have led great religious reform and you've led great religious revival, spiritual things have happened. Sometimes there's a spiritual arrogance that gets in, and you find it hard to believe that God is speaking to somebody else, and you begin to think that you're always right. We can never allow that attitude to come within our hearts. We're not always right. God speaks to other people other than those who are leading revival and leading reform. Now sometimes I watch people get a little touch of the Holy Ghost and get a little revival on their insides, and they become rebellious. Let me say that again. They become rebellious. They're not in revival, they're in rebellion, but they think it's revival. Now, Josiah was actually now rebelling against God. He died because of it. Israel was destroyed because of it. So sometimes even people who have led great spiritual reform make very bad mistakes that bring destruction. And it all comes back to that little ugly thing called pride.